is well lit, with a comfortable seating arrangement. Mrs. Swaminathan, our distinguished guest, is seated across from the interviewer. The atmosphere is cordial.
Hello, Mrs. Swaminathan. It's truly an honor to have you here. We appreciate your time.
Thank you. I'm pleased to be here.
I'm keen to learn more about the life of Dr. MS Swaminathan, and I understand you have had a very close association with him. Could you share some insights into his life?
Certainly, Mr. MS Swaminathan has had a remarkable journey. I consider myself fortunate to be the daughter of such a remarkable man. He has been a source of inspiration for me since my childhood.
I have heard that MS Swaminathan had an interesting childhood. Can you share any memories from that time?
His childhood was indeed quite interesting. Growing up, he displayed an insatiable curiosity and a passion for learning. He was born in Kumbakonam, Madras Presidency, on 7th August 1925. He was the second son of General Surgeon M.K. Sambasiman and Parvati Sambasiman. He was educated at a local high school and later at the Catholic Little Flower High School in Kumbakonam, from which he matriculated at a tender age of 15. From childhood, he interacted with farming and farmers. His extended family grew rice, mangoes, and coconut, and later expanded into other areas such as coffee. He has also seen the impact that fluctuations in the price of crops had on his family, including the devastation that weather and pests could cause to crops as well as incomes.
चांद तारों को छूने की आशा आसमानों में उड़ने की आशा दिल है छोटा सा छोटी सी आशा मस्ती भरे मन की भोली सी आशा चांद तारों को छूने की आशा आसमानों आशा दिल है छोटा सा छोटी सी आशा.
The conversation takes an intriguing turn as the interviewer explores the impact of historical events on Mr. MS Swaminathan's life choices.
I understand that MS Swaminathan's parents initially wished for him to pursue a career in medicine. However, I've heard that the Bengal famine of 1943 had a profound impact on him. Could you share some light on that aspect?
Yes, that's correct. His parents then aspired for him to study medicine, but the harrowing effects of the Bengal famine left an indelible mark on him. Witnessing the suffering and scarcity during that time deeply influenced his sense of purpose.
I will devote my life to ensuring that India has enough food. This is a crucial mission that requires determined and unwavering commitment. I am ready to put in the hard work and effort needed to make sure that no one in India goes hungry. I also believe that this is a goal that can be achieved, and I'm fully committed to seeing it through.
The partnership between the Indian Agricultural Research Establishment, led by Professor MS Swaminathan, and Nobel laureate Norman E. Borlaug, is well known and worth mentioning.
He reached out to the United States Department of Agriculture to inquire about the origin of the dwarf bat, and he was directed to Norman E. Borlaug. Father used to say,
I composed a letter to the director of Indian Agricultural Research Institute, requesting him to invite Dr. Namani Borlaug. Subsequently, he forwarded the letter to the ministry.
In those days, the bureaucracy functioned in such a manner. The invitation was sent to Nominee Borlaug through the Rockefeller Foundation, and he arrived in New Delhi in March 1963.
I still remember hearing Mr. MS Swaminathan accompanying Nominee Borlaug on a tour of the wheat belt in northern India to familiarize him with the conditions. And some months later, Nominee Borlaug sent Indian Agriculture Research Institute 4 selected varieties of his dwarf wheat to him. Can you provide some details about MS Swaminathan's contributions to the green revolution in India?
He recognized the need to address food scarcity in India due to its rapidly growing population. He believed that traditional farming methods were insufficient and saw the potential of high-yielding crop varieties and modern agricultural techniques. He collaborated with international organizations and studied their successful experiments with wheat and rice. Through extensive research and experimentation, he developed new strains of crops that were resistant to diseases and also adverse weather conditions. He actively engaged with farmers, educating them about modern agriculture techniques and the benefits of using improved seeds, proper irrigation, and balanced use of fertilizer.
तब सुख आयो रे रंग जीवन में नया लायो रे होए होए दुख भर दिन बीते रे भैया बीते रे भैया
I'm so curious about the numerous accomplishments of MS Swaminathan. Could you share some details on the awards he received throughout his illustrious career?
Of course, his contributions to the field of agriculture and sustainable development garnered widespread recognition. He was honored with numerous, including the prestigious Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, and Padma Vibhushan in India. Internationally, he received accolades such as the World Food Prize and the Albert Einstein World Award for Science.
Hello.